Hey everybody, welcome back to Danielle's Crochet Barn. Today we are going to be making this dress right here that Taylor Swift wore. I myself am not a Taylor Swift fan. I know there are a lot of people that love Taylor Swift. I just don't really care to listen to her music. It's not my style. I really listen to like 80s, 90s alternative rock or 80s, 90s country. That's my music style. But this dress is beautiful, so I'm going to remake it. Now, my video is going to be very late compared to other creators that have already posted videos on the Taylor Swift dress. I actually did not see this trend when it first became popular or when Taylor Swift first wore the dress. My mom had saw it and asked me if I seen anything about it, and I had not. So I finally looked into it, and then I looked at the colored yarn that I have, and I didn't have anything that matched the dress perfectly. So I went online and ordered yarn from Joann's when I should have just went to Walmart and got some yarn that matched it somewhat, because my video is like one of the last videos that will be posted probably, which I'm pretty mad about, but it's okay. I don't live that close to a Joann's or Hobby Lobby or Michael's or anything like that, so I didn't have any stores that had like a abundance of yarn supply for me to pick from. I only have Walmart, and our Walmart kind of lacks in the yarn department. So anyways, besides all that, I finally got my Joann's order, and I have all the colors sitting here beside me, which I will show y'all what colors I'm using. I tried to match it the best I could because I knew if I picked something that did not match the dress, I was going to be mad with it, because I've done that in the past videos. I'm not happy when I don't have the exact colors or something very, very, very close to it. Now that I'm sitting here about to do this video, I kind of wish I would have just got over the fact that I didn't have colors that were very close and went ahead and done the video. That way it would have been out when everybody else's is out, because like I said, mine's going to be like one of the last ones, but it's okay. Now we're done talking, and let's get to the yarn colors. Also, before we started, I just want to show you my nails. I've done these myself, and I am so happy with them. They're absolutely beautiful. But now we'll look at the colors. So all the yarn that I purchased, I have in this bag here, and it is all the K&C yarn. So the first color that I pulled out of here is the light purple color that's on the dress, and it is Lavender Field. For the tan creamish color on the dress, this is the color Cream. And then for the orange color on the dress, this is Orange Cliffs. And then for the darker brownish color on the dress, I got Sequoia. So those are the colors that I purchased from Joann. Again, I bought 2 balls of each color, and I think that will be enough. I'm gonna hope it's gonna be enough anyways. And I also want to mention that I had watched some videos from other creators making the Taylor Swift dress, and they mentioned that the dress looked different in different images, like different shades. So I don't know if these colors are a perfect match. Well, I know they're not a perfect match because obviously it's not the same yarn, but they're close enough for me. I also want to tell y'all what pattern I will be using. I actually don't know where I got this pattern. My mom had sent it to me. It was a free pattern. I will see if I can find it again, and I will link it down below. I think it was something off of Ribbrl, a free pattern off of Ribbrl. Again, I will try to find it, and I'll link it down below. It's been a while since I've printed this, and I don't have anything on it which would give me a name of who it's by or anything. It literally just says Taylor Swift Crochet Mini Dress, and then it's got the colors listed and the pattern. So I'm going to be using this. There are other patterns out there that is very similar to the Taylor Swift dress, and it's not marketed as a Taylor Swift dress. It's more like just an oversized sweater type thing. So if I can't find this, I may just link that, or I'll link somebody else's YouTube video that shows how to make the dress. Also, before we start this crochet dress, I want to tell y'all how much is in each of these K&C balls in case y'all are interested in using them. There are 180 yards, and this is 100% cotton, and it is a weight 3 yarn, which this pattern does call for a DK weight, so this is perfect. And I will also be using a 4mm hook. So here are all the colors lined up beside each other. I'm pretty happy with it. I think they all go good together. I am now going to move to my bed to start this project. Today is July the 5th. I'm hoping to get this done next week. I would prefer it to be posted by next Friday, but that's kind of pretty close, especially with other projects and orders that I have. So we'll see. We're just going to move to the bed and start. So I'm now sitting on the bed. We have all the materials here, the pattern, and also my cat to keep me company. He's mad because I just pet him, but he's absolutely adorable. Alrighty, so according to this pattern, It works in the color sequence AA, B, C, B, C, B, D, 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 D. The first color I'll be using is a lilac, which in our case is this lavender field. So it has also worked in clusters of 3 double crochet in the same space. And this also says this pattern is only for the original design. They have not created different sizes. So that's maybe a problem. I don't know if that will be too big for me. We're just gonna start and see. So I don't think I will read the rest of it. It is free, but it's not my pattern to give. So like I said, I will try to find this and link it down below for y'all. So I guess what I'll do, I don't want to do another video where I record just like a montage of me crocheting and then boom, the piece is basically done, because that's just kind of boring. So I want to make this as interesting as possible, but I don't know how to do that. So if y'all have any ideas, please let me know down below in the comments on how to make it more interesting when I'm doing a crochet with me video. So, I mean, that's basically all I had to do. So I think I'm just going to set it up where y'all see me crochet a little bit, and then I'll do an update. It's kind of boring sometimes, but I don't know what else to do. So, yeah. So we're actually going to find something else to use because that was not working. I done chain 138 like it said on the pattern, used the correct size hook, correct size yarn, and I don't know what this is covering, which of course you can't even see how long it goes, but if you put it up against my shoulder and you bring it down, of course I don't have the entire clusters all the way down, but this goes like right here, literally where the end of the screen is, that y'all can see. That is not covering me at all. Like, maybe if you're a midget or something, I don't know. Yeah, that's how long that is. So I'm going to find something else to use because that is definitely not long enough for me. Like, it doesn't even cover my bottom. So yeah, we're gonna find something else. Okay guys, so I literally just talked to my camera for like 3-4 minutes before realizing that I wasn't even recording. But I found another pattern. Also, I want to apologize that y'all can't hear me properly. My microphone died even though I literally just charged it. My phone is also like right at 10%, so that's great. I think I'm literally about to sit down and find me a vlog camera because this is about to get annoying. It's getting to the point where I want to punch my phone. So if y'all have any ideas or suggestions on what kind of camera to get, please let me know. But that's besides the point. So I found another pattern that I'm going to use. It is by The Easy Design. I'll put a picture up on the screen for y'all. And it is free as long as you sign up for her emails, as of right now anyways. Now I did see the pattern also on Etsy that she's selling, but of course I'm going to take the free option. So I kind of skimmed through the pattern. It's supposed to be 32 inches. So I will back my phone up and turn the phone because I cannot get enough room in this camera for it to be sideways. You'll see here in a minute. But anyways, 32 inches is long enough for me. Much better than the first attempt that I was doing. So let me back my phone up and I'll show y'all. Okay, so there was no point in backing y'all up because you literally could see basically the same amount. So I'm not moving my camera. But anyways, I measured out 32 inches and it reaches the midway of my thigh. So that's long enough, way better than that first attempt. So I'm gonna sit back down at my bed and restart and use that pattern. So here we go. Okay, so she actually has a gauge on her pattern here, so I'm going to do that first just to make sure this is perfect, and then we will continue on. Okay, so I messed around with a couple hook sizes. Her pattern says to use a 5mm hook. I ended up using a 5.5mm hook, and it is barely hitting the 4-inch mark. So I'm going to stick with this. I do crochet a little bit tighter than others, so I think this hook will be perfect. And also, if it does turn out a little bit smaller than the pattern, that is okay. Her pattern does say on here that she gives it a 3 to 4 inch positive ease, so I think it'll be a little bit looser anyways, so that'll be perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on at least 2 rows, and then I'll give y'all an update, because like I said, my phone is dying. I also think I'm gonna go ahead and plug my microphone up. Maybe I can use it a little bit later. I'm not gonna try and kill myself while working on this dress and try to wipe it out in like 2 days, because that will make me go insane. So yeah, I'm just gonna do those 2 rows and then I'll be back to update y'all. Okay, so I am back with an update. I have the first 2 rows done, and I also put it up against my body to make sure it was still an okay length, and it is perfect, and I'm very happy with it so far. Obviously it's just 2 rows, so there's not much to it, but the next color that I'll add on will be this brown, and then I'll probably do another update or just wait until I get a good portion, because it's just the same repeating stitch over and over. So I don't know, we'll work on it for a while and I'll give you an update before I get up and go off to do something else, because I do want to work out today. It is currently 2:48, and normally once 4 or 5 o'clock hits, it's time for work outside, so feeding the pigs and cow and yada yada yada. So we'll see. I'll probably work on this until about 3:30 and then work out. So yeah. Okay, so I am back with an update before I stop for today. I have 9 rows completed, and this took me a good little bit. I am afraid this project's going to take way longer than I expected. I watched Cameron's Cute Creations video on her making the dress, and if I remember correctly, it took her like 35 plus hours to complete it. So I'm really hoping it doesn't take me that long. But I'm just going to work on it every day, a little bit every day anyways, because I have other things I'm working on, and try to get it done as soon as I can. I'm supposed to work to row 13, doing the same thing that I've been doing here, and then I'm supposed to shape the back neckline, and that will be the next 21 rows after I get to row 13. I don't know if I'll do 21 rows or not, because this is already pretty wide, I feel like. But I don't know, I'll find out when I get there. I do want to show y'all a gift that I'm working on for my sister, so I do want to work on that and get that done. But it is a no weenies allowed sign, and it's from SpongeBob. So I'll put a picture up on here of what it's supposed to look like when it's finished, or at least the graph that I'm using. I did see a pattern on Etsy that you can pay for, but there's a graph also on Pinterest for free, so I just use that. I don't really need a pattern for this, but it is another tapestry piece, and I am wanting to make more videos on tapestry pieces, but I don't know when I will do that, because there are other video ideas that I've got planned after this Taylor Swift dress, so we shall see. But I guess that's it for now, and it is 3:50. Yeah, it's a little bit over 3:30, which is the time I said earlier, but it's fine. So I'm gonna stop here, and I will see y'all probably 2 days later, 3 days later. I don't know. This Sunday is my sister's birthday, so I'm not gonna do anything on that day related to YouTube. So yeah, I don't know. I'll see y'all sometime. So bye. Hey everybody, I am back with an update on the Taylor Swift dress. Today is July 12th. And I definitely did not get it done when I wanted it to. Very much behind, but it's okay. We're just gonna go with it. So I finally finished the back panel. This is the only piece that I have done. I literally just completed it. So here it is. Can't really see all of it. I'm in a cramped corner here. Also ignore the mess behind me. But yeah, so that is the back panel. Overall, it went smoothly. I did have some issues. The main issue I had was like tension differences. So at the very beginning, where I first started, which is down here, let me try to turn it so you can see. But like you can see, it's a little bit on the looser side, and it did hang down more than this side over here, which was the last bit I worked on. Somehow my tension got tighter the further I went into the project. So I did have to like grab it and stretch it. So it does look better. Like it had a big slant. It was like that. Kind of. Well, actually it was the other way because this side was looser. But yeah, it was like that. So I had to like stretch it to make it straight across. It's much better than it is now. I also had to go back and just fix a few rows because those were not stretching out. I got too excited and ended up messing up the colors. So I had to take stuff back out and redo it. But everything's fine now. It's pretty perfect. I just got to go in and weave in some of these ends that are sticking out. Also, at the very beginning, I was just cutting the ends and letting them hang here, but as you can see, the rest of it does not have any ends sticking out. I decided to do the magic knot because I do not like leaving in ends. So from now on, when I have to do changing colors in projects, I'm just going to do the magic knot because it's holding well, nothing's ripping out. So hopefully I can get the front panel done this weekend, start the sleeves, have those done maybe by Tuesday or Wednesday, stitch everything together and take photos. I would want this done by next Friday, but I don't know if that's going to happen because there's still a lot to do with the other projects that I've got going on. So I may have to hurry up and do another project to get that video done and out by Friday. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in this video, but if I didn't, I'll go ahead and show you all again. It is going to be a granny square bag made out of the granny square red heart yarn. I have all of the squares done. I just have to stitch them together and then make the handles for the bag, and I will probably line it. So I can get that done in time for Friday, I know. But I really want the Taylor Swift dress done, but we will see. So I guess that is it for now, and I will see you next time. Peace out. Hey everyone, we are back with another update for this Taylor Swift dress. You have to ignore my hair. I don't know what's going on with it. It's not working today. But we are finally done making all of the pieces, and I am so glad that I am done with this. I also decided not to do long sleeves. I did not want to have to buy more yarn to finish up the sleeves because I know I would have to. And I'm really just done and, you know, ready for this video to be uploaded because it's already very much later than what I meant for it to be. So here's what I have now. So here is the front, and then here is the back. Obviously the same on both sides, just a little bit different on the neckline. So when I put it up against my body, it's more of a t-shirt or a shirt length than a dress. So I'm not happy about that either. But I'm going to try and unblock it, and hopefully that will fix it. And as far as the sleeves go, I made them very short, but I'm hoping it all works out. So if I put this up against my body, it hangs off pretty far down on my arms. So I made them quite short as far as their length goes, but I followed the pattern with how wide the arm should be. So it'll still have a loose feel right here on the arms, but I definitely did not want these sleeves long. I wanted it to be short sleeve. So they are pretty short. They didn't take long to make at all since they are small. But yeah, I'm going to try and assemble all of this tonight or part of it tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be done. And of course block it, and then I will take photos in it. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy and not happy with it at the same time. I'm happy with the color, the way that everything lines up together. I also have this, the front and back panel lining up so the straps will match. So I like that. Now if I do that, it will make one strap like wider on the sides here, but I think I'm okay with that. I'm just not happy about the length, but I could have made it longer, but I didn't. When I originally made it, I thought it was going to be long enough, and as I worked, it was like shrinking. I guess my tension, I don't know. But yeah, we will definitely block it. And then as far as the sleeves go, yes, I do kind of want long sleeves, but since the dress is already going to be short, I don't even care. So it's okay. But yeah, after I get this dress done, I will be posting it for sale. Most likely, I doubt I would ever wear it. I guess that's it for now, and I will see you in a couple hours maybe, or a couple days. So peace out. Hey everybody, we are back to finally finish up this video. We do have some issues now for my future videos. One, y'all will always be seeing a glare in my glasses because I accidentally broke my holder for my phone that I put on another tripod that I have. So I had this connected to my tripod, and last night I had it leaned up against a drawer, forgot it was there, I opened the drawer up, my tripod fell and hit the floor. And I said, hopefully I didn't break my tripod. Well, I didn't break the tripod, thank goodness, because that would have been more expensive to replace, but I did break this. The side that you pull out is broke, so even if I glue this, that's not going to fix it. Now, if this side had broke, maybe it would be okay, because I don't have to pull that side, but to expand this so your phone fits, you have to pull this side out over here, and I can't do that anymore. I do have a holder that is connected to my light right here, so I'm just going to use that. So yeah, But we are now going to look at the Taylor Swift dress. Now, the first thing I want to say before we get into this dress is the pattern that I finally ended up using is great. There's nothing wrong with the pattern. I just don't know what happened and why it is so large on me. I did omit some rows from the middle when I had made it, that way it would make it smaller, but still that didn't even help. So I have no idea what went wrong or what was going on, but this thing is huge. Now, I did just take some photos of it on me and I made it look like it fit me somewhat, because when I tell you this thing is huge, it's huge. It was falling off of my shoulders and that's not going to look great in photos. So yeah, so this is going to be like for a medium size or large size if somebody wants to buy it, because I will be posting this for sale. So I'm pretty disappointed that it doesn't fit me, but I do think I am going to remake this dress in the future. However, it will not be with multiple colors. I am just going to use one skein of yarn, maybe one that's like a multicolor yarn. But yeah, I will not be doing one that is in different colors where I have to do color changing, because that wasn't all that fun. So the next thing I want to say is I absolutely hate the sleeves. I did not want to make long sleeves because I was just going to have to buy more yarn, and this is already expensive and pricey enough. I was lucky enough to have bought the yarn when it was on sale, and if my calculations are correct, I think it was around $40 because I did end up buying another ball of yarn. So I will see if I can figure out how much all the yarn cost me, and I'll put it up on the screen here. So I do wish that I had done long sleeves, but like I said, that was just getting too pricey, so I wasn't worried about buying more yarn. So they are short sleeve. I thought about taking them off and just leaving it as is, but if I like tuck this up under the sleeves up underneath there and I put it on my body and looked at it, it was just more hideous. So yeah, the sleeves are staying on. I do need to take photos with a measuring tape laying out with it before I post it, but this will be posted for sale before this video is up. So if somebody buys it before y'all get to see the outcome of this dress, I do apologize. And it's not really a dress, it's more of a long shirt that you could wear like leggings or maybe some tight shorts on underneath. It could even be used as a bathing suit cover-up, which if I used it as a bathing suit cover-up, this would look fine on me. But as a regular, like, wear out to town or something, does not look great. So the last thing we'll talk about is the yarn that was left over. This is the only ball that I have left over, and I did not touch this ball. I had bought 2 watts and used one. It had a little bit left over. I think I still have it. Let me find it. I had this right here left over. I may just throw this on my scrap blanket because it's not really enough to make anything out of. As far as the brown, I had bought 2 balls and I used up one completely, and this is the leftover from the second one. I am just making a bag, which I actually forgot. I'm going to use this white to make straps. So this is like, well, it's not a bag, it's a water bottle holder. So I'm going to use the white to make the straps for it. But yes, that is leftover from the white and the brown out of using 2 balls. And I did use a little bit of white to outline this bandana, and this is the purple that was left over from the second ball of yarn of the purple. So yeah, these are all the leftovers I had. I just went ahead and started making projects with those. So those would be used up and I did not have them sitting around anymore. My new idea or plan of action when I have leftovers from projects is to use it straight away, because I cannot with this yarn anymore. I absolutely love yarn, but it's just collecting and collecting and collecting, so it needs to be used. So yeah, I do need to take photos of this, and I will be posting this for sale as well. I may just take this to the market and not worry about posting it online for sale, don't know yet. But yes, I probably will be posting this one for sale. And I reckon that's basically it. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. The pattern, like I said, it was wonderful. I just don't know what I've done wrong. Maybe I'll make it again. Oh, and if you made it this far in the video, I do want to go ahead and tell y'all all of the clothes that I have been posting lately on Etsy and Depop, I am thinking about doing 40% off or 50% off just to clear it out, because that's another thing that's just way too much and it's getting annoying. So yeah, keep a lookout for that. I did just see somebody post a video where they done 50% off. I'll have to see if I can find it. I haven't watched it yet. It's in my save to watch later, but I'll post a picture of that up here if I can find it. I don't know if I want to do quite 50% off because that is a lot to take away and I really ain't making anything out of that. So I may just do 35 or 40%. Haven't decided yet, but I also may do a video on that too because I think that's a pretty neat idea. So yeah, maybe I'll do that in the future. So the next thing I want to tell y'all about is another video plan that I'm going to do, and I'm actually going to start it right after this video, or at least do the intro part, I will be recording a video on the biggest order that I have received yet from one customer. I was going to go into details about it, but actually we're just going to do that in the intro. So y'all stick around for that video because I am really excited about that video. Other than that, that is it. So I'm going to end the video here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think about the Taylor Swift dress. If you think it's hideous, that's fine because I think it's hideous. But yeah, so that is all for today. I hope y'all have had or have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye everybody!